Hey there, Gemini, and welcome to your July 2020 love reading. Yeah, it is your love reading with Queen of Vibes Tarot. Thank you guys, and welcome to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer subscriber. I appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully this reading will be helpful to you in some type of way, okay? If you find that it is and you're enjoying this reading, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss my other videos. I do have a lot of other videos that I'm uploading now for the collective, not just per sign. So go ahead and check those out and see if they resonate with you, okay? I've even got a mystery pick a card up right now. You might get a love reading. You might get a financial reading. You might get something about money. Who knows, okay? So go ahead and check that out. I'm going to link that at the end of this reading. All right, but for now, let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be love. So this is for everyone, okay? Couples, singles, you're not sure what you are. Whatever the vibe is, we'll pick it up, okay? Also, these readings are timeless, so don't worry about the date, okay? I know I said July, but if you watch it in July 2025 and it hits, that's fine, okay? If you watch it in December, no problem. If it resonates, it's going to resonate. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. The first card is going to represent the current energy of your love life or relationship, depending on whether you're in a single or a couple. And we've got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Next card is going to represent what's challenging you or crossing this energy. We've got the Chariot. Next card is going to represent energy from the past that may be affecting your situation. We've got the Six of Wands. Next card represents what this is all leading to or moving towards. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All right, next card represents what it is that you want, Gemini. And we've got the Three of Wands. Next card Next card represents your internal factors, what's driving you or motivating you, subconsciously or consciously. We've got Judgment. Next card is your advice, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Next card represents external factors outside of you, Star card in reverse. And the next card represents the possible outcome, and we've got the Queen of Wands. All right, so what we have right now with this current situation, with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, I'm picking up that you may be focusing less on your struggles and your boredom. I feel like you may be focusing on, you know, either taking a break from things that make you feel weighed down or troubled. You know, some of you, it's like you've got one more thing and before the straw. You got one straw before the straw that broke the camel's back, But others of you, I think you're focusing on more fun, opening up a little bit more. You're not really trying to be too responsible or carry too many burdens right now. Okay, what is crossing this energy or challenging you, though, is the Chariot, which is about taking action and change and, the journey and new direction. So some of you may be dealing with somebody who's wanting more from you right now. They're like, what do you mean you're taking a time out to enjoy life? Like, where are we headed to? It's like maybe you're in action mode, but you really don't feel like doing anything. It's like, that's your challenge. It's like, do I keep moving things forward or do I just enjoy the moment a little bit? All right, I think some of you have had so much burden and responsibility over time that you're just like, screw it. I'm just going to do whatever I want to do right now. But you still have that challenge in you that's like, no, we need to have direction. We need, the Virgo. Not Virgo. I don't know. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, but Gemini, the one twin and the other twin. So that's your battle right now. Do I or do I not, Energy from the past is the Six of Wands. So this is that victory. That's always, that's always winning. Like you have a lot of energy and passion. You're very motivated. All right. You're not the type of person to just sit around and do nothing. But, to be fair, with all this quarantine and everything that's going on right now, I don't blame anybody who's just taking a time out and not really focusing on their responsibilities and their burdens right now, because it's like, what in the world is even going on, you know? But you're used to being bossed up. You're used to being like, especially in relationships, you're used to situations where you've been supported, or at least you were getting a lot of support before. Maybe now you feel like you hadn't been getting support, and so some of you may be letting somebody know, you may be asking for help now, like, listen, I feel like I'm doing this by myself and I'm not going to do that anymore. All right, moving on to what this is leading to, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All right, so this is like, maybe things get a little bit out of control because right here you didn't steer the boat. It's like you want to go out and you want to have fun. You want to get on the boat and go out in the ocean, but someone's still got to steer the boat. So if you've always been the person to drive the boat and you gave up the seat and no one took control, the boat is going to go off course. So that's where this goes towards. Okay. So if you are in a relationship, that's, basically what's going to happen. If you're single, things may get a little bit hectic for you, especially if you've decided to not focus on dating, or not focus on like putting too much effort into dating. Maybe you're like dibble dabbling with other people, just seeing what's out there right now, not wanting to take any one person too serious. And some of you it'll lead to things being hectic. Others of you, it's just going to lead to you being in a bit of a rut. But I'll clarify that. Some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius, okay? Moving towards what it is you want, though, we have the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, this represents like travel. This represents teamwork. This represents expansion. You're waiting for something to happen. You're moving towards something good, something big. Like that's what you want. You want something to happen. Some of you may feel like even bored in a situation. Either you're bored with your love life or you're bored in your relationship. And, the challenge is that it's like it's always up to you to make things happen. It's up to you to decide where things are going. And you're just like, you know what, I need a break. I need a break. It's almost like what else is out there, But again, I'll clarify that. So, what's motivating you right now? And we've got Judgment. And for some of you, you realize that you need to make a decision, whether you want to stay single or not, whether you want to drive the boat or not. I think that for those of you who are single, there may be a Cancer that wants you to kind of settle down and pay them some attention. And that's why this is a challenge for you, because right now you just want to be like unentangled. Okay, you're not really trying to be entangled. Oh God, if you know what I'm talking about with that entanglement, let me know in the comments. But right now, for some of my single Geminis, you may not be looking for an entanglement, and there's a Cancer that wants to get entangled with you. Others of you, though, you have to make a decision about what direction you want your love life or your relationship to go in. Are you going to continue to, are you going to go back to your ways of being the Energizer Bunny and making everything happen? Or are you going to figure out how to express to your partner or your, whoever you're with, that they need to pull their weight some more too? They need to help you drive the boat sometimes. You get tired sometimes. You get bored sometimes. Or, is this the situation for you at all? Okay. Your advice for the reading is am I done with Judgment? Is there anything else I want to say about what's motivating you? For some of you, it's like some clarity. Maybe you didn't recognize this before. Maybe you didn't realize that you were the one doing everything before, and you just kind of got a lightning bolt. Like, hey, some of you, this situation is a fated situation. Some of you may be in a situation with somebody where it's meant to be, but you're just going through a period where you got to find some balance in this situation. All right, moving towards your advice, we've got the Ace of Cups, and it's in the reverse. So this is about us learning how to manage disappointments. All right, and I feel like that's kind of where you are right now. It's like, because you're disappointed or because you're realizing that things are not what you would like them to be, does that mean that you go off and just totally go and jeopardize the whole entire thing? Do you just throw it all away now because, oh, this is not working the way I wanted to, or, oh, I'm bored now, or I'm tired now? No, you've got to manage your disappointments. You know, relationships are a marathon. They're not a sprint. They're not a race. They're a marathon. They're not a sprint, I should say. So there are going to be moments where you stumble or where your partner stumbles. If you're single, I feel like this is still about managing disappointments, because you may have been disappointed in, the fact you may be disappointed at being single. You may be disappointed at the quality of people that are coming towards you, but all of that is determined by the energy that you put out. And so that's why, no matter whether you're in a relationship or you're single, managing your disappointments is very important, because if you let your disappointments hold too much weight, then you just continue to attract more disappointing situations. So we've got to, and this is a theme I feel like for a lot of signs this month, is letting go of the things that disappointed and hurt us. Because it's already happened. You know what I'm saying? If you're still in a situation that's hurting you, then you've got to figure out either how to change that situation, or you're going to have to get out of it, or just continue to endure the hurt. But you've got to transmute that feeling. You can't just accumulate it within you. Okay? Moving on to the external factors now, we've got the star card in the reverse. So this represents someone who may be experiencing some sort of depression. Maybe they're even a little bit arrogant. This person is just not balanced, okay? They're out of alignment with themselves right now. This could be a person, or this could be how someone is viewing you, okay? Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius, but again, I just feel like this is a situation where there's a lack of alignment here. And so this is someone who is not really on the same page as you. All right, but I am going to clarify that. And then moving towards the possible outcome, we've got the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're going to reclaim some of this energy from the past, some of this boss energy, this, motivation, this passion, that's going to be revived by the end of this reading. Or not the end of this reading, but the end of this period, whatever it is for you. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, okay? You got Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Queen of Wands can also represent the Pisces, Aries cusp. So some of you may be dealing with a Pisces or Aries, someone on that cusp of that area. But this can also just represent, getting your confidence back, getting your steam back, getting the pep back in your step. All right, getting your passion back, because whatever's happening now could just be a bump in the road. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's clarify, see if we can get some more information here. All right, so clarifying the current position, current situation, we've got the Knight of Swords. Clarifying the challenge, we've got the Chariot again. So definitely some of you dealing with a Cancer, but others of you, it's with the Knight of Swords and the Chariot, it's about you actually verbalizing what course you want to take. It's verbalizing what you want to do next. It's not just acting out. It's actually having that conversation. Some of you, you have a Cancer that's wanting to come in and kind of sweep you off your feet. Okay, so that's, for some of you, that Cancer is very persistent. This person's not going to go away. They're here. This is someone who's going to come in really quick. This is a quick change. Things are moving quickly, okay, in this situation for you. Maybe the things are changing really quickly in this situation for you. All right, go ahead and clarify this energy from the past. Here goes this Judgment again. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. But for some of you, a decision that you made in the past when you were full of, vigor, when you were full of confidence, now you're experiencing the consequences of that decision. And some of you feel like you've made the right decision. You're standing firm, right? And some of you, okay, what I'm getting is that some of you made a decision that changed everything for the better for you, okay? And now, right now, things are moving really quickly, okay? Things are going to be moving really fast. And you don't even have to do as much. Maybe before, maybe in previous relationships where you were used to always carrying the burden of this relationship by yourself. I feel like some of you now, you're in a situation where you don't have to. And the fact that you're not weighed down by so many burdens is allowing things to move so much more quickly for you. All right. And so, like I said, the direction of this whole situation may change for you. Things may move quickly. For some of you, you're going to transition now from this quick movement, this pace, into things kind of being stalled a little bit, stuck. We'll clarify that. Others of you, though, the change in course of direction could be changing towards, things that were moving really fast. I guess it's the same thing. Things were moving really fast before, and then you kind of hit a wall. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. Why is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? And we've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So this is about weak boundaries. This is about stalling. I feel like this situation for you, for those of you who are in a relationship, it kind of stalls a little bit. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, because everything can't be go, 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 go all the time, okay? Some of you definitely dealing with a fire sign, or like I said, a Sagittarius. Some of you, though, I feel like for some of you, the Ten of Wands in the reverse is representing you, again, refusing to carry the weight of the relationship. And because you're not carrying the burden anymore, that's why things are going to stall. All right. And so then even though it may not be addressed now, eventually you're going to have to address the fact that you feel like you're carrying the weight. Some of you in this meantime, you're wanting to see what else is out there for you. We've got Death in reverse, clarifying your Three of Wands. So I don't think you quite want someone else. You're waiting for this person to do something. You're waiting for this person to carry their weight in this situation. But really, it's like, are they going to carry their weight? You don't want to end it with them. It's like it's a contradiction. And it is a contradiction. It's like, on the one hand, you realize this person's not pulling their weight, but then you're not quite ready for things to change either. I think you're confused. But let me pull some more cards. Let's clarify Judgment. Three of Cups. Clarify the Star card in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Magician in the reverse. Okay, Gemini. I will be the first to admit that this reading is all over the place. All right. So some of you made a decision to enjoy life more, okay? Whether that was your life within a relationship, whether that was your life being single and maybe dating more, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what's out there, testing the waters. I feel like for those of you who are in a relationship, you want to have more fun. You know what I'm saying? You want to have more fun, but in order to do that, you have to be able to trust that the other person is going to pull their weight. You see what I'm saying? You can't be the end all be all to this person and they're just here for the ride. That's how I kind of feel. I kind of feel like you're like, listen, we're on this long ass journey. I need a co-pilot. I don't just need someone. I don't need a passenger. I need a co-pilot. All right, those of you who are single, I think you've got a lot going on. I think you've got someone who's pursuing you. I think you made a decision that you just wanted to have fun. You're like, listen, I just want to have fun. I want to date. And there's someone who is trying to, like, I think this Cancer person's really trying to get in there. And if you let this person's going to sweep you off your feet. And then I feel like you're going to wind up in a rut with this person. For those of you who are in a relationship, I know I'm going back and forth, but you're going to find out that this person doesn't pull their weight. And so you may have a lot of fun now, but, eventually you're going to hit a wall and it's going to get a little boring. And you're going to realize, like, damn, do I provide all the entertainment up in this situation? And it's going to disappoint you. So back to managing the disappointments. I feel like some of you, you're dealing with someone that's not as established financially. This person doesn't quite know who they are. That's why they're not able to really add too much. They were attracted to you because you were this dynamic, decisive, expansive person. You know what I'm saying? You have all this energy, you have all this personality, and this person, a lot of people are drawn to you because of that energy, Gemini. But the thing is that this person, how they feel about themselves, is really why they're not pulling weight, because they feel like they don't match up to you. And they almost made the mistake, or they have made the mistake of feeling like your personality and your energy and your gusto and everything that you have was enough to carry the relationship. And so now what we have is you wind up in that stagnant energy because you've got one person who's very confident about how to make things happen, and another person that doesn't know how to do things without manipulating the situation. Okay, with the Magician in reverse, this is unable, as much as you are competent, this is you not being able to make the situation manifest into what you want it to be. And it's not from your trying, and it's not because you lack anything. It's because right now some of you are dealing with someone who lacks motivation, they lack courage, they lack confidence. Right? They're in your shadow right now. They're riding on your fumes. That's what they got. Your fumes is more than what this person has. And maybe you realize that. But some of you decided that you were going to pursue this situation regardless. So you don't want to end it. You're just waiting for them to finally get to this place. And it's like, I don't know. How long is it going to take? And if that's your decision, if your decision is to wait to see if this person is going to catch up to you and join the boat, join you, as a co-pilot, not a passenger, then you're definitely going to have to learn to manage your expectations and manage your disappointments. Okay? If maybe you decided you had enough for the both of you. Cool, but you can't turn around now and talk about, oh, I'm tired, oh, I'm bored. That's par for the course, Gemini. You're going to have to learn how to manage that. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say. Romance angels, can I get 3 messages for my Geminis? 2 more messages for my Geminis. All right, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Which, for those of you who are not dealing with the Cancer, that's what the Chariot is trying to tell you. All right, taking control of your life, not everyone's life, your life. Okay, you decide what direction things want to go in, and everybody has their part to play. Okay, even any situation, an airplane, a bus, a caravan, everybody has to be on the same path. Or do you want someone that's just going to be in the back seat while you continuously drive? If that's not what you want, you got to free yourself. All right, but there's a lot of chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. All right, and so that's why you're not willing to give up. You don't want to let go of this person. Getting to know each other, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I think that it's really about getting to the bottom of what's going on with your person. For those of you who are with somebody, maybe you never noticed that this person was lacking confidence. Maybe they've done a good job hiding it, and now that you are not just in go, 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 go mode, you're like, hold on a second, what's going on with you, babe? What's up? You good? But you're committed. You've decided, I should say not committed, you've decided that you're going to try to help this person along. But it will get tiring for you at points. So I think for some of you, you're heading into that place where you're going to have to, regroup, and you're going to realize how hard it is to carry the weight of another person around with you. Maybe right now it's summertime and you just want to have fun, you just want to enjoy yourself. But, again, the boat's not going to move. Nothing's going to happen if you're not actively, putting in and putting in, because this person hasn't been putting in, and you're realizing that now. Others of you, if you're single, maybe you hit a brick wall. Maybe back in the day, not back in the day, but maybe before, you just, were very dynamic. And right now there isn't really much of anything going on. There's not really many prospects out here because everybody's trying to figure out, like, where they fit in the scheme of the changes that's happening in the world. So that's why you may be experiencing a period of stagnation to my single Geminis. Your confidence is still high. It's just you're not able to manifest anything because right now it's just a weird time. It's a weird time. Some people are finding relationships, but most people, if you were single, it's either exes that are returning or you're just single and not sure when you're ever going to date again because it's like, how do we do this right now? All right, guys. So Gemini, that has been your reading. Okay, guys. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. I don't know if I said that, but Scorpio vibes are all here. Gemini, Virgo vibes, Cancer vibes, Aquarius vibes. All right, fire sign vibes. So if you guys have any questions, again, my information is below in the description bar. Thanks for staying. Thanks for being here. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you at the next reading. Bye, Gemini.